రేపున్నా కూడా నో ప్రాబ్లం. టైం చేంజ్ చేసేస్తాం అంతే. ఓకే. గైస్ వినిపిస్తుందా? ఓకే ఓకే. సారీ, మై బ్యాడ్. హాయ్. హ్యాపీ క్రిస్మస్ స్టిల్. ఐ థింక్ న్యూ ఇయర్ సెలబ్రేషన్ ఆల్సో స్టార్టెడ్. Sunday also we can plan class in that case. If you need holiday Jan 1st, Sunday I'll take. Not this Sunday. This Sunday I'm talking about. Anyway, we have a class tomorrow. First, stick on it. We'll think for Sunday. Uh, yeah. Jan 1st, 100% I can give holiday. No doubt. Okay. But institute is there, guys. Not public holiday Jan 1st. But I can give. Okay. Yeah, I'll repeat stateful. Nothing to worry. I'll repeat. First, I need to discuss dynamic volume provisioning concept. Then we can go for stateful set also. Okay, what you did guys yesterday? We'll ask today. Whoever missed today, tomorrow. I think tomorrow also they will miss, right? No doubt. It's okay. Their interest. Cake eating. Cake eating, cake cutting. Cake eating. Nice. I think compared to Christmas, celebrate more for Jan 1st, right? Clear, right? Yeah. My friends also. Any good church near Hyderabad? Which movie is good? Present movies? Silence. Have you went any restaurant yesterday? Silence. What you did in a hostel? Again silence, sir. But what you guys do? Silence. Okay. Okay. Let's configure the keys. Can anyone say please how many classes completed for Kubernetes? Yeah. Thanks, Upprana Matadar. Okay. How many sessions completed, guys? Anyway, 13 completed, 14th. Definitely it will take more than 6, 7 also. I'm not sure, depends on time. Hmm? Cube CTL get notes. Okay. Yeah, more than 7 classes are there. ECS Fargate is there. Terraform we have to discuss. RBAC is there. Okay. Unstateful communications are there. Projects we have to discuss. More than 7, 8. Okay. Okay, guys. So M install git -y. (126 sessions are. So my target is before Jan 13 festival should complete Ansible also. Ansible will complete in 6 days, no problem. But the worry is Kubernetes, maybe it will take Jan 6th, 7th, 5th. Okay, it will complete. If you give support without holidays. Git clone. Yeah. LSCD volumes, day 10. Dynamic volume provision. Okay. So we already discussed PV, PVC, PV, PVC, and deployment.yaml, right? So PVC is client for deployment, PV is for PVC, right or not? Yeah. Now here also same concept is there. You can ignore for config map secrets. No, I'll explain today only this concept also, very easy concept. The focus is here stateful set.yaml and sc.yaml. sc.yaml is storage class.yaml. Clear na? Storage class.yaml. So in static host path concept, PV we should create, PVC we should create and define into the deployment.yaml or stateful set.yaml. Here the concept storage class.yaml. This is for dynamic provision. So the storage.yaml, storage class.yaml, C provisioning is what? EBS volume provisioning, CSA driver. So with help of this provisioner, your storage class will, communicate and create a EBS volume. Clear na? Here two conditions are there. Volume binding mode, reclaim policy. Volume binding mode. If you create a storage class.yaml, kubectl apply -f storage class.yaml, immediately volume will be created. Is immediate process. Or wait for first consumer is there na? Consumer is what here? Deployment.yaml or stateful set.yaml only, right? If stateful sets create a pods, deployment create a pods. Those are consumers. Whenever pods can deploy, only volume will create. Is the wait for volume consumer. So, for example, if you apply storage class.ml, pvc.ml also, volume is not created until pod has provision. Is the wait for first consumer. Immediate means whether deployment there or not doesn't matter. Volume created immediately in the EBS section is the immediate section. Next, reclaim policy, delete and retain. If you create a storage class.ml, okay, so if you delete this, volume also delete, EBS volume. A retain means volume you have to create physically, go to EBS and delete from there only. It will not delete along with the pod. Clear na? Anyway, I'll show practically. Okay, so if you want to create this storage class.ml, EBS driver is required. This storage class, this cluster is communicating EBS additional volume, right? Sorry, additional storage. In this case, EBS ESA driver is required. So we have to install EBS ESA driver into the cluster where you cluster communicate to EBS EBS storage. This is the point number 1. In the cluster, now instead of install EBS ESA driver, they are giving you options add-on. Add-ons are there, na? Whatever add-on is required, you can add here. So no need to install manually by following the some path and all, right? If you click on add-ons, you can see here already 7 add-ons added here for your cluster along with the creation. So metric server add-on is there or not here? That's what by default top command is working. But initial days, I mean 1 year back, this metric server we have to provision by using kubectl apply or Helm charts. They are giving directly. That's what you know need to install. Same EBS ESA driver also they are giving as an add-on here. Get more add-on is there na? Click on it. Here you can find out EBS ESA driver add-on. EBS ESA driver is there na here. Any driver, EFS, whatever you want, you can take. After click, next. Let's go to next. You don't need to do anything, just next create. So EBS ESA driver as add-on to your cluster now. So now you don't need to install anything inside the cluster. Clear na? Same like a metric server. Why add-on is required? This is not cluster inside the activity, outside the activity. So driver is required to communicate the AWS EBS service inside the cluster. Okay. Clear na till here everyone? Okay. And let's go to SFS, stateful set.ml. You can see here, volume claim template is there or not? How much volume I want to create here? 1 GB. So this volume client template will call the reference from where? This storage class. Clear na? So before case is what? Host path PV here. Sorry, PVC here. Okay, PVC will communicate based on the access modes. Okay, volume and access modes. Now this volume claim template created from the storage class.ml. So this is calling storage class.ml. Let me take, or otherwise copy. So dynamic volume provision. Okay. So now let's say here, this is claim template. And this is provision for pods, right? This is very important, guys. Focus. This is not easy concept. So far we discussed concepts maybe easy. This is not easy. My and stateful set are deployment.yaml creating a 3 pods, for example. Now 3 pods reference is what? This volume climb template only. So here mount path varlib MySQL. So here you can see this pod reference is, this pod reference is, this pod reference. Clear now? Okay. So this volume climb reference is what here? Storage class.yaml. It's a dynamic provision. If it is a host path, PV we have to create. Clear now? Now you can see this provisioner for EBS communication. Next, this EBS storage is this communication. Clear? And this climb template already there inside the deployment. So this will become clear now. Now my simple question here, stateful set.yaml create a pods. So it follows order, right? If it is a MySQL 0, MySQL 1, MySQL 2. Guys, host path process discussed time. We discussed 3 volumes separately or not? PV separately, PVC separately, deployment separately. We created. Clear or not? Updated nodes also in the GitHub. Now this is dynamic volume provisioning. Tell me how many volumes will create now? 1 or 3? How many volumes will create? 1 or 3? Online team. 3. MySQL 0 volume separately create. MySQL 1 volume separately create. MySQL 2 volumes separately create. Each volume size is what? 1 GB. Clear? Now? Yes. So volume provision depends on your deployment. 3 pods, 3 volumes. 4 pods, 4 volumes. Okay. Now, these volumes, let's say EBS volumes, definitely create 3 volumes. So one is for MySQL 0 volume. MySQL 1 volume. MySQL 2 volume. Clear na? Now MySQL 1 deleted. Again MySQL 1 only created, right? Again it will be bound MySQL 1 volume. MySQL 0 volume. MySQL 2 volume. Clear na guys, concept is? If it is a deployment, you have to create. It's a lot of processes there, but stateful set manage this. Which volume, which pod has to be bound. Clear until here? Okay. Okay. kubectl get pods not yet deployed. Okay, now guys. Okay. Now if I run this process, my end storage class will create. PVC create, deployment also create, and PV also create. But PV I'm not defining. Storage class create a previous, PV assigned to PVC, PVC assigned to deployment. Let's apply. Volume, if volume create only, pod will create now. Without volume, pod not create. If create, what happens? Application write the data. Without volume, what is the use? Issues comes, right? What could be the reason? Pod pending. Now tell me what could be the reason. This is which pod? See, in interview, my pod is pending. What could be the reasons? Already before we discussed many reasons. Node may be not have, node resources may not available. Maybe node has tainted. Maybe pod node selector maybe labels not mismatch. Memory not sufficient. These are the reasons we discussed. Now one more reason. In interior, you have to question interior. This pod has stateful or stateless. If stateful volumes are mandatory, stateful means DB applications. MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, these are all stateful. State has to manage. One delete means one should create. So we have to ask, this is stateful pod or stateless pod? I mean DB pod or not normal application pod? If DB pod volumes are mandatory, maybe volume also pending, pod maybe not create. We have to check volume also pending or not. Volume provisioning done only, pod will create. Let's check how to check volume. See, climb is pending or not now? kubectl get PV not found. See, PV not created. SC storage class. So storage class created, but PV is unable to climb that. PV is unable to climb that. Now tell me, EBS volume created or not? Go to the volumes. Same region, origin region. 1 GB created or not? No. Why? The condition which we have given is what here? After consumer ready only, right? But pod is not ready, right? If pod is not ready, the volume is not. Wait for first consumer. Pod should create, then only volume provision will be start. But pod unable to create. What could be the reason? We can debug now. First reason, kubectl will get PVC. PVC is pending. Why PVC is pending? We can understand. Because of PVC pending, climb is not done. So pod also pending. How to describe? Kubectl describe PVC. Give the, see, 0 is pending, right? 1, 2 also not started, right? If 0 successful, next go for 1. kubectl describe pod, MySQL 0. So I got a reason, but I'm checking. Mm. Waiting for the first consumer. Okay. kubectl get pods. Uh, command right? Logs. No logs. So it's pending, right? No logs. Okay. The reason uh, IAM role is missing is one of the reason. EBS permissions. But I should see here, but new cluster is not showing here. The reason provisioner or manually the system administrator. So waiting for a volume to be created either by the external. Okay. If volume creation is delayed, that's okay. Please verify that provisioner is running correctly registered or not. Okay. kubectl get sc kubectl describe. Okay. So I'll do one thing. Let's go with so cluster inside node groups are there, right? So node group there is a IAM role, right? Click on it. This is the IAM role, right, of the node group. What permissions are there? We can check. Administrator access there. Then it should work. 100% it should work. Okay, I'll do one thing. It's not showing any reason also. So here it is showing only waiting for the first consumer to be created before binding all provisioners manually by the system administrator. Already administrator have permission given. If volumes creation delayed, please verify the provisioners. Why this is pending? It's not throwing any storage is pending. kubectl get pvc. Okay, I'll do one thing is kubectl delete pod mysql 0. Let's go and check the YAML file first. Hmm, this is correct only. Apps V1. Let's delete. Okay, okay. PVC stateful set both are matching or not names? GP2 supporting or not EBS still? EBS storage. Storage, correct only. Where it is? LS cube CTL. Okay, let's run first. Storage class created. Okay. PV no. Let's go and check EBS volume. 3. These are nodes only, node volumes. 20 GB. Then I should create a 1 GB volumes. Okay, let's now try this time. So cube CTL, apply ifnf, sfs.yaml. No, no, no. Labels. Let's go and check cluster add-ons. EBS driver already added. C is still creating, guys. Why this is still creating? This is the main problem. Why? It's taking this much of time. 23 minutes ago. That's what the issue. Okay. Let's go to cluster level permissions. This is cluster level IAM role. Okay. Node group level IAM role is different. Cluster level IAM role is different. So what they're saying here. Hmm. The permissions available. Clear, na? So, okay. Here also admin is there. No admin is there. Okay. Then give this permission. Why this is not there? EBS. This one. Okay. They're giving a wrong name. Let's go to refresh. Otherwise, remove and create add on again. Deleting us, it will take time. Huh? Refresh. Hmm. Go to again add-ons. Again 7. Okay. Get more add-on. Go to EBS CSA driver. Let's carefully now. Splunk also given now. Here. Not required. Why this is asking? Let's give administrative access also. Let's try. Okay. Attached permission role. Let's try this time. But before it's not asking a IAM role. Or identity permission is asking. I don't know. Let's go to add-on. Still creating. Uh, okay. If it is take time, I will install normally CLI commands. Active. Okay. Let's go to kubectl delete ifname dot. Let's check pvc. Oh, immediately bound. See, clear or not? Kubectl get parts deleted, right? Terminating. Kubectl get pvc also work fine, but still delete this one. We can start from scratch. PV is also created. See background. It will take time to delete. So manual I'm deleting now quickly. Okay, so all are deleted. Oh, still terminating. Wait for some time. What about PVC? Kubectl will get. Still terminating. Okay, PVC deleted. Everything deleted. Let's apply now. Kubectl apply -f dot. So PVC storage class will give the provision for the PV and climb for PVC and then go for. Yeah. See, first 0 is running. Now, first is creating, after first only second will create. It's a sequence process, order base. Now 0 attached to volume 0. 1 also created. Next, second creating. Let's check now. Okay. So 3 pods are running right now. Uh, If I check PVC, see zero volume created, one volume created, two volume created. Cube CTL get PV. So three volumes are already PVs. So let's go and check now. If I refresh here, I can see three volumes created, right or not? See, one is for volume 1 GB, 1 GB, 1 GB. Clear everyone? This is dynamic volume provision. So first what you need to do, give the add-on, set the role for the add-on, cluster level. You no need to create EKS cluster level role, just here only the option is there. Add-on area only. When you add on something, here only it's asking, give the role setup. You click on it, give the permission. That's it. After add-on only, it will work. Clear everyone? Okay. Everyone is clear. Okay. So let's go to storage class. Here the option I have given what? Delete, right? Delete and retain options. Two are there, right? Retain option, delete option. For example, kubectl get pods. Okay. And kubectl get volumes. So get PVC. Kubectl delete PVC. Is it possible to delete PVC? Wait till delete. Huh? Let's go to volumes. So 1 GB, 1 GB, 1 GB is there. Okay. Wait till delete this. Still it is deleting. You can open duplicate tab. So PVC, when you delete a PVC, na, kubectl get PVC. See here, terminating. So wait for some time. What happens exactly? If PVC delete, PV delete and EBS volume also delete. Where? Here. Clear na? Still terminating here. But we have another option here. Retain. Even if you delete a PVC also, PV not delete, EBS also not delete. Only PVC delete. The next deployment time again PVC will be created. It's a safer process. Okay. Reclaim policy delete means whenever PVC delete, PV plus volume also delete. EBS volume. Here PV represents EBS volume. Understand? PV represents EBS volume. So by seeing PV, you can understand you no need to go on the AWS console and EBS volume, check how many volumes are there. No. Here PV represents EBS volume. kubectl get PV represents EBS volumes. So 3 are bound, right? So now reclaim policy delete means what? Whenever PVC delete, PV also delete. And PV delete means what? EBS volume delete. PV represents EBS volume. I don't want to delete PVC, PV along with the PVC. Even PV deployment deleted also. So still PV should be there. Retain process. In this case, storage class.yaml inside you can give retain. Okay. Still this is deleting. Taking time this is. Clear now what I'm trying to say? Terminating. So still 2 is running. Let's do one thing. VA sfs.yaml. Okay, ls cd daten VA sfs.yaml. Okay, again dynamic volume provision. What I can do here, I can set it to 2. kubectl apply -f. So 0, 1 only stay, 2 will be deleted. Priority will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Replica, if you ram down, third one will be deleted. Second one will be deleted. Like that it will come. Now kubectl get pods. I can see 0, 1 only, right? Clear na? Go to volumes. I can see 1 GB still. See now? It's available. Clear na? Deleted or not? kubectl get PV. Only 2 volumes only there. But if you give retain, PV still there. Understand? Not deleted, still there. Yeah. This is the process. See deleted volume. Clear now? So deleted process is what? Whenever PVC, if you delete, PV delete. PV delete means EBS volume represents EBS deleted. But retain process, deployment delete also. Okay. PVC delete also. still PV is there. Everything you have to delete manually. First deployment, then PVC, then PV. This is written process. Along with the deployment, everything should delete means PVC tie up with the deployment, deployment delete, PVC delete, PVC delete, PV delete, PV delete, EBS volume delete. Clear na? This is main process. But production environment recommended is retain. Okay. Any questions, guys? Clear na, guys? Yeah. Now tell me again. VASFS.ml. If I give one, what happens now? Kubectl apply -f. One deleted or not? Available. After some time, delete. So this is this process is when you choose store a class inside, the policy is delete. If you give retain, only deployment PVC will be deleted, still PVC will be there. Okay. Wait for some time, this will be deleted. So this is important, guys. Dynamic volume provision concept is important. Then stateful set. Still it is showing bound. It will take time, guys. PVC delete, it will take time. Okay. Any questions from anyone now? Dynamic volume provision. Yeah, recommended is retain, not deleted. For production applications, retain. Okay. So the next concept is config map secrets. Very easy concept. Nothing to worry on this area. For example, this is my SFS. You can see environmental variables. Copy. You can see here environmental variables for database, right? So you can see here static host path phase deployment.yaml. Here I directly hard coded my password, name, value. But this time the value. So this is hard coded. Okay. Okay, this is hard coded. Then why I'm using here? Okay, no problem. So guys, all are hard coded values only right here. Username, password, database, all are hard coded. So these values we can call from config map and secrets instead of hard coding here. Clear, na? Let's say sfs.ml. Yeah, here I have a hard coded, right? So we can, instead of value hard coded, we can call from secret ML and names calling from config ML like this. So here also one concept is there. You can see. Config and secrets. Now you can see. This is deployment.ml. These values are see here. This value calling from where? Secret keys. But in above case, see value directly hard coded, right? This is hard coded. This is calling from secrets. And the same thing, username calling from where? Config map. Clear, na? So in this case, two MLs will come. Secrets, passwords and all come from secret key reference, secret ML, names, database names, endpoints, usernames and all config map.ml. Okay. Now config.ml, copy. Very easy. This is config map.ml. And one more is secret.ml. This is also easy. Now you can see config map, kind is config map. This is secret ML. Clear, nice. Now you can see secret key reference calling from where? MySQL secret. Name is MySQL secret. This one or not? So both are matching or not now? Next, key. Password calling from where? Key. Here, key, see here. Data. MySQL root password key is there. MySQL user password key is there. Which key I'm using here? MySQL root password. This key I'm using. Then in this case, if you call this key, which value will represent? This one. So password is this one. And meaning is this value I'm representing a password here, key name value. I'm calling this key name means value should be updated here. Same thing. Config map. Database name value calling from where? Config map key reference. Config map key reference request will go to where? Here. Clear na? What is the name? MySQL config. So request go to MySQL config. Which key? MySQL database. This one only. Clear na? So and different. Can I call MySQL user also writing a one more? See, already writing here. See, MySQL user. So MySQL user database request, both requests will go to where? Config map. Root password, MySQL password, both requests will go to where? Secrets. Clear na? Instead of hard coding. MySQL root password, MySQL password. MySQL database name, username. So database names, users names, we can use config map. Password, secret keys and all use for secret key reference. Clear na? Now can I write secrets also here? Volume section inside static host path. Sorry. Yeah, here also you can write anyway. No secret is there, no config is there here. Okay, what I'm going to do, this config map .ml inside. Okay, commit the changes and coming to the secret, I'll do modifications also. Clear na? So let's understand now. sfs.aml database name is there, right? Can I call from this values from config.mapaml? So take the reference here. How to call value from config map key? Copy. Clear na? Next changes are what here? MySQL database is the key. In that case, I should commit first. Okay, request will go to where? MySQL database key and go and you can go and check config map.ml inside MySQL database there or not there. So database name is what now? MyDB. Like this we can call. And same secrets, coming to the secrets also. Secret, here I have hard coded, right? Which one? MySQL root password is hard coded. So this key I call from where? Secret key reference. Yeah, you can see here. Secret key reference, can I call like this? Copy. Clear na? So password is what? MySQL root password. Commit the changes. Let's copy here in the you can take this one controls and you can commit the changes and go to secrets. MySQL root password is there or not? There. So nothing to worry. Clear na? If different name is there, you have to change the name. We are calling this key, right? Yeah. So now password is what? This is which format? Encoded, right? We have to decode and check it which password it is. Clear na? So like this, we can practice config map and secrets. For example, you can here also we can check it. kubectl 10 volumes ls cd dynamic provision. So kubectl apply -f. Git pull. Okay, git status. Okay, here something is there, right? So git commit, git add sfs.yaml, git commit -m sfs. Okay. Git pull. Okay, done, right? So now, yeah, va sfs.yaml. Secret key reference I'm calling right here. So config map also I'm using. Okay, let's apply. So you have to apply config map YAML, secret.yaml and deployment.yaml also. Now see line number 22. So indentation change right here. Clear now? This should come here. Let's take the reference value from secret, correct only. Okay. So now unchanged is what? Storage class that is already applied. Secrets unchanged, stateful set is configured. Secrets before also created, but in that, okay, secrets config unchanged. We are calling into stateful set inside, right? So those are configured now. Now kubectl get pod. I think one pod only there mind, right? Now how to log in this? Kubectl exec -it mysql So mysql -u root -p. So password. This is the password, right? Password is password only. I have written for understanding. Otherwise, you can take this. What I should do now? Decode. Password only, right now? Copy. You can change if you want different one also. Paste, enter. PASSWRD. Why access denied? Let's go and check this AML. Exit from here. LSVA sfs.yaml. Root password. Calling from here. MySQL root password. MySQL root password. Copy. VA secrets.yaml. MySQL root password. Correct only. Secret MySQL secret na. MySQL secret name. Yeah, all are good. All are good only. MySQL -u root -p password. Why? Access denied. Okay, I'll do one thing. Exit visfs.ml. Normal user is what? My user. Password is my password. Okay. My user, my password. My user, right? My password. Okay. So this is working. Okay. Exit from here. Exit from here. visfs.ml. Hmm? Root username is not configured right anywhere. It should do root, right? I have given to one user only, right? Getting. See here, root user, I'm not mentioning anything. It should take root only. Let's try this. Hard coding value. Maybe permission issues are, I'm just checking only. kubectl apply -f. It should be configured SFS. Okay. MySQL -u root -p. Okay. Something issue is there in the root level only. Okay. It's not config map secrets issue. Okay. Let's ask any configurations has to do. Root password is wrong. Hmm? I think flush privileges we have to do on, I think. Uh, for official MySQL images, MySQL 5.7, 8.0, root password set only first startup. Stored in present persistent volume. Oh, if PVs already exist, then change environment won't work. Okay. Anyway, MySQL is safe, not coming. Okay, so normal user password is working, but which version I'm taking here? Not this one, sorry. Here I'm taking 9.0. Okay. But here SFS I'm using volumes under dynamic volume provision. Maybe I'm using 8.0 here. Okay. Clear now? So take 9.0, it works. Otherwise, they're saying something, right? We have to update. Yeah. Clear now, guys? Okay. So there are some restrictions for these two versions only in the pod level. Anyway, in the real time, we can create user and password only, not root user and password. Even if you log in root user password also, we have to change immediately username and password, right? So flush privileges root with root password, we can't do anything actually. Changes and all. So we have to create our own username and password like camel inside only. These two only, these two images only issues 8.0, 5.7. First setup, first startup only. We have run multiple times, right? That's what the problem. See, if PVs already exist, right? After that, I have changed the env variables, right? So this is not taking. Your end first time it will work. If you change any PVC deleted, right? I deleted and created again, right? There only start root password will be stored. Now this PVC, no start root password is not there. That's what it says. Changing environmental variables won't work. You must reset inside the pod. If password is wrong, delete and create, it will work. Only for these two versions only this issue is. 9.0 directly it will work. So this is config map secrets. User is root, not admin. I mean DB and EC2, MySQL pod and root. But RDS while creating time, you can give admin also. You can change their admin to root also. RDS creating time. So practice dynamic volume provision and config map and secret also. Config map. Clear everyone? Config map secrets. So you can practice separate directories there for config map secrets. You can take that one. This one 15. Separate is there. Where we have focused more on deployment.yml, config map.yml, secret.yml. So please, we have a class tomorrow. Please join. So tomorrow I'll explain cluster autoscaler and I will start stateful set.yml communication process, how it works and all. Okay. Are you clear online team? Any questions? Okay. Thank you. Bye.